Hey guys, it's SissyCat64 here. Before I start breaking down all the major events in September 2019, I need to be real with you guys. I wrote the script for this video, recorded the audio, edited the gameplay in this, gathered the pictures the day before this video got released, and then did the thumbnail and then final edits the day of this video. I've been so busy because of school and it sucks, but I mean, at least I got this video out. So if it seems rushed and it feels rushed, it is. I'm sorry. The first event that happened in September was David Dobrik and Trisha Paytas. Honestly, this whole drama was so confusing since the points Trisha made 0 sense. So what happened was, for reasons unknown, Trisha started saying stuff about David. You know what? I'm typing this and I'm looking at other videos about this topic. I really can't wrap my brain around this. All you need to know is Trisha Paytas was saying things about David Dobrik without any proof, essentially committing slander. I don't know if these statements are true or not. I really can't say. No proof, and it hasn't been talked about as much. And it hasn't been talked about as much recently as it was 3-4 weeks ago. Next up is the Ace family. Ace family. Or as a Tozy put it, the Disgrace family. Good one, I guess. So this is like the 20th time the Ace family has gotten into trouble and been rightfully accused of doing something dumb. So what did they do this time, you ask? Well, Austin, the dad of the Ace family, drove a jet ski in their pool of an 8-figure LA mansion the Ace family had built. Doesn't sound that bad? Well, I forgot to mention, because of the fact that Austin drove his jet ski in the hillside pool, gallons upon gallons of pool water flooded out of the pool onto neighbors' property in the form of mudslides, ruining the property and the neighbors' grape. The neighbors told LA County government about this, and the Ace family didn't stop. They also started shouting at the top of their lungs to try and get Austin's attention to stop. In short, the Ace family committed property damage, more specifically criminal mischief, but probably won't receive any sort of fine or sentence since it was unintentional. But then again, the Ace family was told to stop several times. So I mean, it could go either way. I don't think anyone's pressing charges though. The next event was an actual event, Morgs Fest. Can YouTubers stop having tours? Like, the only YouTuber that should have a tour is probably Louis Spears, since, you know, he's an actual stand-up comedian. But people like Morgs, Jojo Siwa, James Charles, Tana Mongoose, and the Dobre brothers, and so much more, shouldn't have tours since it didn't match their content. Also, these tours are, without fail, garbage, and Morgsfest did live up to the YouTuber tour standard. It was awful. Pyrocynical tried to go and wasn't able to because he was on a blacklist, so that's pretty funny. All that Morgsfest was Morgs and his crew running on an inflatable obstacle course. No one else could go on, so the highest paying people would just be paying to see Morgs run around on an obstacle course. That's really it, other than like a meet and greet. Another major event was Fitz and Pokimane. They started playing Minecraft together. This created some new stan accounts, new fanfictions, more and other stuff that makes me want to bang my head into my desk. Give me a second. That's me banging my head into my desk. So this isn't as dramatic as the two previous subjects, but it made Call Me Carson angry. It's a bit though. Call Me Carson's good at bits. When am I gonna get a Minecraft girlfriend? So I want you to guess the next thing, next major event that happened, next drama that happened. Go ahead, guess. You know what? Comment your answer down below. If you guessed YouTube removing live sub counts, well, you were right. Why did they do this? I have zero clue. It makes no sense. Watching the number of subscribers go up as they reach a milestone is a big thing on YouTube. You have all the YouTubers like Atozy and Bird watching as their sub count goes over 1 million. You had PewDiePie versus T-Series last year. And then you have PewDiePie reaching 1 million. Basically, YouTubers watching their milestone unfold before their eyes. That is a big thing on YouTube. The live sub count was a big thing, and YouTube decided to ruin it by killing it. It's like YouTube wants people to hate it. I don't know why. It just doesn't make sense. But if I look at my live sub count, I don't see any difference, since it always flatlines. Funny. Another thing that happened this month was the announcement of the KSI Logan Paul rematch. Let's just cut this short and say that the first conference of this rematch was much worse than the first conference of the first match. Everything was awful. The turnout, the actual confrontation, just all of it. It was all crap. Moving on to the next thing. Everyone knows what this is and probably is why you clicked on this video. Let's be real. You probably went to the description and hit the timestamp just to get to this part. Well, at least you're watching part of this video. The storming of Area 51 was a complete failure. First off, the raid turned into a concert. The event was shut down a few days before the raid. Also, a few days before the raid, 2 Dutch YouTubers were arrested for getting 3 miles past the white line. 3 miles. Let me say that again. 3 miles past the white line. The only reason they are alive is because if they were shot by the camo dudes, which they have legal authorization to do and would have done it if the 2 YouTubers were American, it would spark global tension between America and Dutchland. September 20th rolls around. 3 million people said they were going to the raid. Only 100 plus people showed up. That's about 0.00033%. There was a concert. It was awful. Reporters from everywhere showed up interviewing various people in costumes. Mainly Atozi, who was wearing a NASA spacesuit. He was interviewed by a lot of news outlets. And by a lot, I mean all of them that actually went to Area 51 to interview people. And he clowned on all of them. No one went into Area 51, although one person did crawl under the fence and then crawled back after grabbing a rock. It was a disappointment. In the video I saw by Atozi, who actually went to Area 51 and documented what happened at Area 51, he felt like he needed to add a music video with some rapper in the video. I don't know why, but it too was a disappointment. I'm sorry, Atozi, but it's just not my thing. iDubbbz is like the only person who can pull off a music video. I'm just saying it, man. Except for Captain Sparkles. And that really does it for September 2019. I may have left out a few things. I feel like I left out a few things, but I'm not sure. I'm looking over at stuff. Not sure. So if I did leave something out, comment down below. But that does it. Other than the fact, school is literally hell. Like, if you're in your junior year of high school, I'm sorry. I'm in the same boat with you, my guy. I have 0 downtime after school other than the weekend. We truly live in a society. But if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm sorry about this video being rushed. That's on me. But without further ado, Sissy Cat out.